Hello Cancer, this is Bonnie from Soulstarbliss with your July 2017 mini tarot reading. First, I'd like to say happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Terry and LaSalle especially. It was nice talking to you the other day. Let's take a look here and see what's going on. Here we go. Please remember this is a general reading, and if you'd like one just about you, please stop by my website at www.soulstarbliss.com. Get yourself an appointment set up and we'll see what we can do for you about that. You may also want to check your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign. And let's see what this is bringing for July for you right now. It says some of you are feeling alone, especially in the money department, or like your money is owed to you, or someone's taking advantage of you regarding money. And that will continue until you say enough is enough and actually do something about it. It says your kindness, you're generous, but it says to make yourself first and foremost in that area or monetary area, because if you have plenty of money, that's fine, but if someone's using you, maybe it's time to really stop that or find a way that works for you regarding that. It says messages are going to be very important this month, official messages, which would be important messages about, I don't know, money, work, legal stuff, something like that. It just says make sure you check all of your messages. It says victory is going to be yours in a different kind of way. Sometimes we think of victory and, we break out the champagne, jump up and down, or balloons, and sometimes victory isn't so sweet. Okay, we get our way, but I'm just saying you have some things going on, and yes, victory is going to be yours, but you're not going to feel as excited as you thought you were. Neither good nor bad, just pointing that out, and that's not for everybody. So if you can identify with that, that would be for you. It says there's a lot of commotion going on around you this month, okay? A lot of people telling you what that you should do or what you shouldn't do. It says it's important to trust yourself. Everyone's entitled to their opinion, and if you've asked for their opinion, you can just shake your head like that and say, okay. But it says ultimately the choices you make for the future are going to be yours. It says a good time to look at how you got to where you are, and it might even be reviewing somebody that you're with. Whether it be friend or partner or something like that, to see, is this really what's serving me? If you're the one giving everything in a relationship, whether it be, lover or just friend, maybe that's not the right relationship for you. I don't know. That's something you'll have to decide for yourself. Not telling you what you should do. It just says think about that if you can. Some of you are feeling like you're stuck somewhere and not knowing where to go or what to do. Says that you're feeling really disappointed, something you thought was going to bring you joy, or someone gave you their word and they're not keeping it. I'm sorry, that you have to go through this, but sometimes we have to see the worst in people to see who they are. Or it might even be how they push buttons on us or something. It might even be our own stuff that's coming up. You know what I mean? So look at that thoroughly and find out what you want to do, because again, ultimately it's your decisions of who is in your life and who is not, or who is allowed to push those buttons and who is not, because it might just be bringing up something painful from the past for you. It says in the court or legal stuff, some of you, if you have legal stuff going on, it's bringing up a lot of emotions that you really thought were really buried and gone. But again, they have to come up to move forward. Okay, so as best you can. Doesn't have to forgive or forget, but it might even be like, okay, I'm going to feel this and see what happens, and then I'm going to choose what I do after that. But stuffing it down just makes it's still going to pop up not when you want it to, it's when it wants to. Or something is triggered to do that. It says a lot of review in relationships. Those of you that are in relationships, this isn't for everyone. Some of you are questioning, is this what I want to do? You know what? Take your time. Don't let someone rush you and make you make choices about what you're doing or who you're with. Because again, it's about you. I'm not saying you have to be nasty about it, but you have to be able to make yourself a priority. It says some of you may be leaving relationships, some may be beginning relationships, and some are just wanting to change relationships. It says right now is a really good opportunity to even start something new with somebody you're already with. It says there's an opportunity for new beginnings, but you have to be able to voice your opinion, your feelings, your wants, your wishes. And you don't have to convince. You shouldn't have to convince somebody. You should be able to state that and then certainly discuss it. So there's going to be gaining in the midst of change in quite a few areas for some of you this month, Cancer. It says the choices that you make, don't make them foolishly. Make them about you, your kindness. Some of you have been really taken advantage of, okay? And it says that when you see that that's not how it's supposed to be, or not how it, I don't know that it's not supposed to be, that it's not working for you is a better way to put that. Yeah, that's right. It's not working for you. Then you're going to make some changes about it. It says if you just leave it as it is, it will continue. It says you are a chariot, one who achieves greatness. Do not be afraid to trust your intuition. You know, if you just get a feeling like the person's not telling the truth, maybe they're not. Not saying they're not, but it says if you can learn to trust yourself a little bit. Or if someone tells you don't be borrowing more money to people. I don't know who this is for, but it says the way to borrow money is if you don't really need it and you never get it back, that's okay. But don't let somebody tell you again they're going to give you money if they're not going to. So it says there's things changing. Maybe you need to bring your own wants, wishes, and daydreams out. It says do not give your power away. Don't be giving in all the time. It says you're strong and there's lots coming for you. It says don't be dealing with guilt from the past. It says it's time now for you to have those things that you want. It says put your worries to rest best you can. It says what you've learned, move forward with that. It says don't let anyone take your wants, wishes, and daydreams. I feel some of you have just like put yours away, and I think it's time to take those back out and make some of this about you. It says there's great joy for you. It says learn how to stand up for yourself best you can in a good way, and a lot of you do. Make some choices for the future. It'll get easier and easier as you go. Some of you are waiting for something, and one more thing is needed for that. Maybe I feel it's information of some kind, what you're waiting for. You're going to have it soon. I feel there's changes very quickly coming for you. And in a good way. It says your excuses are gone now, so you know what you want, and there's going to be an increase in your money because of a change you make. And I'm not sure what that means, but it's a good thing. Then that brings the Wheel of Fortune, which means things are going to get better in all areas for you. It says doesn't matter what other people say or do, it matters what you think. And when you're happy, that's all. At this point, that's going to be a big step forward for you in a good way. Again, happy birthday to you, Cancer. I'm going to be getting those love and money readings out by the end of the month. I'm going to try to do a little healing gem, either added onto that or one by itself, because I've gotten thank you for all of those requests. And this is Bonnie from Soulstarbliss. Thanks for dropping in, and we'll see you again next month, Cancer.